Welcome to Grief Matters, a podcast that features conversations about life and death. Hosted by Lori Opitz, Director of Bereavement at the Joseph T. Quinlan Bereavement Center, no subject is off limits and no topic is taboo. Please submit your questions about anything end of life, dying, death, and grief to KarenAnnQuinlanHospice.org/Grief Matters.
Hello, everyone. Today, I'd like to talk about the upcoming new year. And as always, as the year comes to an end, we start to think about what this past year has brought and what might be possible in the new year. And if we've experienced a loss in this past year or in the last several years, the memories may bring sorrow and sadness, and we may feel that there's nothing to look forward to in the future because our loved one isn't coming back. So, what does our future really hold? And we think about the memories we shared, the things we did together, and we also think about what we wanted to do together and what we won't be doing together. So, it really is a time of deep reflection. That is normal and that is good. We need to do that. We need to think about and process and reflect on all of this. I assure you that it will improve. I assure you that there is meaning and pleasure to be had again, even if you can't see it or feel it now. There are a few things to remember as you move into the new year without seeing any bright light, without seeing any anticipation, without feeling any excitement. Remember that you're on the straightaway of your grief right now. And when you're driving on a road and it's a long straightaway, you can't see what's around the bend. You just have to trust that when you make that turn, there is something awaiting you. And in grief, it's like that. For a long time, we're on the straightaway and we can't see anything past our sorrow and our pain. But there is something waiting for us. There are surprises and new memories to create and new relationships to be had. So trust that there is something around the bend waiting for you. And you can happily anticipate that as we bring in 2024. Also, find like minded people. Our closest family and friends may get a little weary of hearing about our sorrow and our pain, and we don't get over it. Their goal is never to be over it, it's to adjust to living with it. And those closest to us may not understand that or receive that well. So it's helpful to find people who are like minded, who can listen extensively, and listen with understanding and without judgment. Also, consider this: honoring and remembering the people that we're missing is part of how we cope. And if we can, in this new year, be the thing that we miss most about that person, be the thing that we love most about that person, and have that become part of us. It helps us to carry that person with us as we continue to miss them. So if they were a very generous person, then bring generosity into the new year. Develop an extravagance. And every donation or generous thing you say or do or offer is in their name and their honor and out of love for them. Or if they were really funny, develop your humor and remember to be funny with the people around you in honor of that person. Or volunteer, offer help to those who need it in honor of that person. Or we can do other things that are helpful to the world, offer kindness If kindness was something that you love about that person, offer kindness every day. In that way, we can carry them better with us as we move into the new year. I invite you to reflect and happily anticipate what might be coming up for you, and trust that there is meaning and pleasure. As always, thank you for listening, because grief matters.
If you would like more information on any grief or bereavement issues, including options for counseling, please feel free to call us at the Joseph T. Quinlan Bereavement Center at 973-948-2283, or you can contact us online at copewithgrief.org. Please remember to subscribe to the Grief Matters podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast.